Good evening. Welcome to ORP TV. I'm Craig Stagner coming to you from the JK Auto Repair studio. JK Auto Repair is a full-service car care provider located at 2301 Selmore Road, Ozark, Missouri. Make sure you go over and check them out. Let them treat you like family like they do us. John and Zach and Lance, great guys. Trust them completely. You should too. This is the All Parts Auto Salvage midweek show. All Parts Auto Salvage with two locations in Springfield. 2600 North Benton is the salvage yard. 425 East Kearney is the parts store. Let Alton and Krista and the crew help you fix your car. I want to thank our sponsors as always. JK's Auto Repair, All Parts Auto Salvage, Hillbilly Speedway in Fairgrove, Hodges Tree Trimming, Fink Binder Transfer and Storage, Home Sweet Home Realty, Rochelle Summers Toys for Tots, Appleton Imaging, Sigs and Swigs, DTA Bear Paws and Gloves, Twister Alley Raceway, the Missouri Motocross Hall of Fame, ICWF, that's the Independent Circuit Wrestling Federation, and Top Rope Television. Well, this is the week that drag racing fans, last week was a big race at Ozark Raceway Park with the Street Machine Shootout, always one of the biggest events. Well, this is a culmination of the season-long series, the Titans at 10-5, and this is going to be a big one. This is the World Championships at Mocan Dragway. I was there last year for it. I don't get to be there this year for it. Got another engagement to go to. However, great event. The legendary Mocan Dragway in Osbury, Saturday, September 25th. You don't want to miss that one. Now, here's a look at the flyer a little bit. I'm going to zoom in on it here so you can see. The Outlaw 10-5 winner is going to get $2,000. The Ultra 5-5, $1,000. Got several $1,000 ones here. It's going to be a big event. Mocan, the pits open at 9 o'clock. The fans are allowed in at 10 o'clock. Racing starts at 11 a.m. Going to get out there, get started early. Going to be a great event. Just $20 to get in. Prize money, $11,450. Plus all the rounds money. So each one of these rounds, you have money that will be paid out to the rounds winners. Well, when you start going the winner and runner up, you've got almost $12,000 being paid out. So with that, it's going to be great racing. Lot of competition there. This is going to be a big one. Your Outlaw 10-5. Now there's 1 point for each round won, and a half point if it's a buyback. So right now, Jason Brown is in the lead of the Outlaw 10-5, but Bad Grandpa Gary Spanik there, not too far off, and Cameron Marsolf and Russell Foreman, Craven Moore. You got these guys right on down through here. The Pro Tree Big Dog, just a point out front is Lee Markham, but Dwight Parker not too far behind him. The Ultra 5-5, Jason Cyprit is your leader there going into this event. Check this out. Pro Tree No Box, four-way tie for first place, and there's only a point separating them. Gary Scott, Lee Markham, Roger Kirk, Greg Nichols. That's going to be tight. The Mean 6-5, Joe Bennett and Andrew Pierce. He's a youngin'. I think he's 17 years of age. Just a great racer. Real 7-0, Andrew Scott. Pretty good lead there on that one. Pro Tree Bike, John Jones is leading it. And your Pro Tree Junior Dragsters. Look at this. Great to see. Three of the top four are girls. 5 of the top 6. Really great to see. Jocelyn West just ahead of Hannah Phillips. Ought to make for a great weekend. Nevada Speedway announced their final point standings for the year. We have our champions. Want to announce those. The Nevada Speedway 2021 champions in each class. The Pure Stock, Tyler Lehman is your champion for 2021. Midwest Mod was Jordan Beard. Rick Andrews takes your mini stock. Outlaw 4-cylinder, Scott Mulfield. Going to be talking about him again here in a little bit. This is a great birthday present for him. Dale Dowdy is your street stock champion, and Matt Rose is the B-Mod champion. Congratulations to all of them. Now, some of these tracks are the championships are kind of staggered out here, but at the end of the season, when they're all wrapped up, we will do a special show and go through all the champions so that you know everybody who is a champion across the Ozarks. NHRA. We're going to get back to some local racing, talking about it here in just a little bit, but we're going to jump over right now to the NHRA. They're going to be at Worldwide Technology in St. Louis this coming weekend, so if you're going up for that one, should be a great event. Only 5 races left after this one. Your standings right now in points. Here's your pro stock. Greg Anderson just ahead of Erica Enders. Just edged out last week, almost got his 98th win, would have put him in sole possession of first place in the pro stock ahead of Warren Johnson. But Erica Enders, not too far behind her. Behind him, here's your motorcycle. Steve Johnson, Angel Sampay, Matt Smith, and Eddie Krywick, all within striking distance there. This is the one that really surprised me. This is the reason why I did this. Brittany Force is ahead of Steve Torrence, and I scratched my head going, how can that be? Brittany Force has 1 win on the year. Steve Torrence has 8 wins. Well, here's where consistency matters. Qualifying position, low ET, those kind of things develop. You get bonus points for them. Brittany Force has been the #1 qualifier a lot. So even though she only has 1 win to Steve Torrance's 8, she's the points leader. So got to hand it to her. She's been super consistent on that. Funny car, Ron Capps, John Force, right in the middle, Matt Hagan. This is a close one, just 5 points separate them there. John Force looking for that, I think it's his 18th championship. Wouldn't really matter. Never count out John Force. Talking about points. With just a few races left on the season, NASCAR. Here's where we are right now. The NASCAR series has 6 races left after this week. Kyle Larson is in your lead right now. Martin Truex, Hamlin Blaney, Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott, Alex Bowman, William Byron. Here's why Harvick was, well, amongst other things, why he was so upset about the bad finish. He is the next driver to get cut. These 4 after this next week, the bottom 4 will be eliminated. And right now below that line, Logano, Keselowski, Bell, and Harvick. Moving over to Xfinity, you have Austin Cindric and AJ Allmendinger tied for first place. So that's your 1-2 right there. Not too far behind Allgaier and Gragson. These are your drivers that are on the bubble for it. The Camping World Truck Series only has 3 races left after this. John Hunter Nemechek and Sheldon Creed. Really tight one there. Those two really close. Kyle Busch Motorsports. It won't be Kyle winning championship, but maybe he could get another championship right there. Sheldon Creed, again, pretty much privateer racing all year long, and that's going to pay off big. He could possibly win his 2nd consecutive Camping World Truck Series. Moving over back to local racing at one of the great tracks in the area, Twister Alley Raceway in Butterfield. Special event coming up this Saturday night. It's the Pink Out / Powder Puff races. So they're going to have the special Powder Puff races. It's going to be girl racing. Lots of girls are already racing down there, like Jaden Davis and some of the other racers. But this is going to be a special event for it. Saturday night will be the Pink Out. They will be raising money for the Breast Cancer Foundation of the Ozarks. The Breast Cancer Foundation of the Ozarks. I'm sure they'll be passing the hat there, doing maybe a 50-50 drawing, doing some things. And nothing else, you can just flat donate, give them some of that folding cash money. Going to a great cause, Breast Cancer Foundation of the Ozarks. Big thank you to Chip and Heather and Tony and Donna and Deanna. Everyone, Diane down there doing a great thing, helping out. So, Donna, I see you here. I hope you're feeling better today. She's had a little foot issue there, had a foot thing on her foot. So, I hope you're feeling better, Donna. Hillbilly Speedway, also with a special event this week. They're doing a twofer. And this is a combination. They're doing the bump and run racing. And then after that, they take this center section out and they'll block it off. And then they do Demolition Derby. So a great event. You get 2 special events there. You get the bump and run racing and Demolition Derby, all for $10 to get in. Great price. Hillbilly Speedway does a lot of great things. You'll see a lot of these cars bump and run race and then stick around and do the Demolition Derby. So if you're up towards Fairgrove, can't recommend that enough. Geographically, if you're out west of us, go to Mocan for the Titans of 10-5 World Championships. If you're kind of southwest of us, head to Twister Alley for the Pink Out. If you're north of us up towards Fairgrove, go to Hillbilly Speedway. All great events going on this weekend. Here's a look at the flyer for that, the Hillbilly Speedway Demolition Derby. That's going to open up. Let's see, you have the racing is going to start at 5 o'clock. Cars checked in by 4:30. Racing starts at 5. A little hard to see there, but great event coming up. A lot of fun this weekend. Here's a look at your birthdays for this weekend, brought to you by Hodges Tree Trimming. Hodges Tree Trimming, we guarantee the best work at the best price. Today's the first day of fall, so that means those trees are going to start shedding their leaves, going to need some things done. Give Chris and Franklin and Charles a call. They guarantee the best work at the best price. Birthday today, I've known him since second grade. He's 51 years old today. He's not just one of the executive members of the Missouri Motocross Hall of Fame Selection Committee. He is an inductee. He was inducted this last year as a freestyle legend. Chad Brixey. Chad, happy birthday to you today, buddy. Donna Henderson and Reggie Turner also with birthdays today. Tomorrow, this guy rides motorcycles, has for a long time. Craig Bills with a birthday, as well as James Young. On Friday, all we know him as is Crazy Ken. Crazy Ken with a birthday coming up on Friday. If you're going to be Crazy Ken, Friday's a good day to have your birthday to really cut loose. Jeff Crutcher, Robert Heidenreich, and Rayla Holman. On Saturday, Austin Bell, Travis Cook, Curtis Williams, Anna Froman, Jim Schultz, who runs the Missouri Vintage Motocross Series, and Albert Lee. On Sunday, there he is, the champion. He just won his championship at Nevada in the Outlaw 4-cylinder class with a birthday coming up, Scott Molefield, Karen Perkins, Jennifer Cotner-Jones, and Corey Garrison. On Monday, Jamie Abney, Craig Blanton from Mocan, Brittany Sweeney. Her kids race motocross, one of the sweetest little things you'll ever meet. Her and her husband, they have the motocross school, Sweeney Motocross. If your kids are getting into that and are really at a high level, highly recommend them. But as a mom, she's super sweet. Just a happy birthday to you, Brittany, coming up. Wes Buck from Drag Race Illustrated, Gene Bradley, and J.W. Jeter. On Tuesday, Derek Piercy and Josh Lambert. Hope you all have a great birthday this week from Hodges Tree Trimming and ORP TV. Now here's a look at your forecast for this weekend racing. The Appleton Imaging All-Service Photography. We tell you all the time, they're great photographers. This is getting into that beautiful time of year. Your wife's going to start saying, hey, we need to do family photos to give out for Christmas presents. The trees are starting to turn. It's going to be beautiful. This is who you want to get a hold of. Missy and David Appleton, great people. And Missy can also officiate weddings. So they're your one-stop shop, 417-234-4992. Tomorrow, I think they're racing out at Spokes BMX tomorrow night. They've got a big event coming up here in a couple weeks. But Friday, Saturday, Sunday, look at that. Low 80s, a little warmer on Sunday, but nothing planned for Sunday. So here's your race schedule. Beautiful, perfect weather to get out and enjoy it. Circle Track on Friday. You have Batesville Motor Speedway has a special event starting tomorrow through Saturday. Lucas Oil, this is the pro pulling league, so tractor pull, truck pulls, that kind of thing. And Tri-State Speedway has a special event in Pecola, Oklahoma, tomorrow through Saturday. Now those continue on through the weekend. Monette, Nevada, Salina, and Springfield Raceway, which has, I think, their Powder Puff races also this weekend. Drag Strip, Mocan, ORP, and Tulsa, all with Test and Tune. Saturday, Bonne Terre, this is the $5,000 bottom bulb bracket race. A big event, big payout there. Centerville, Mocan with that Titans of 10-5 World Championships. Ozark Raceway Park with bracket racing. Thunder Valley and Tulsa Raceway, both, all of them racing on Saturday. E3 Speedway in Halltown on Friday. Hillbilly Speedway in Fairgrove with that combination bump and run and Demolition Derby, a big event. Twister Alley Raceway in Butterfield for the Pink Out. Pro Series this weekend, they're all moving. They went from Bristol, Tennessee. Now they're going out to the bright lights of Las Vegas. Camping World Truck Series on Friday night, 8 o'clock FS1. Xfinity Series, 6:30 on Saturday, NBC Sports Network. Sticking with NBC Sports Network, the Premier Series Sunday at 6 o'clock. The International Racing League, Indy Racing League, Streets of Long Beach. Hey, guess where that one's at? Long Beach, California. Sunday, 2 o'clock. Man, NBC Sports Network has really become a have to go to, and we'll be talking about that. Well, I'll tell you what, let's just talk about that right now. I saw an article this week, again, brought up about some of the NASCAR events going behind a paywall. It's going to happen. You just know it's going to happen. Pro Motocross has been partially on that Peacock network, the app where you have to have it. You may very well in the near future just go ahead and get yourself adjusted to it, because you're going to be mad when it happens. If it doesn't happen, then you'll have had nothing to be mad about, but get ready, because I think that the racing, probably not all of them, they talked about the Camping World Truck Series, and some of the Xfinity may go to exclusive to that. They think that the Premier Cup will stay on network TV, so to speak, with cable, but some of those Camping World, ARCA, that kind of thing, could ultimately go to a paywall. I pay $5 a month for Peacock so I can watch all of the motocross. It's not a big deal. But anyway, NBC Sports Network, 2 o'clock Sunday for Indy Racing League. NHRA, again, moving back to Worldwide Technology. St. Louis starts Friday, goes through Sunday. Those finals on Sunday, 1 o'clock on FS1. That's going to do it. Now, Sunday, I will be doing a wedding for my pal Brent Deputy's daughter. His daughter, Sabra, is getting married. I'll be there Sunday, 6 o'clock. So this show will be on, but it won't be live. So don't forget, just because if you have it set for your reminders, that when we go live, you won't get that one because it's going to be pre-recorded, but it will be a Sunday, 6 o'clock show. We will have as many of the results as we can, and then we'll get caught up the next Wednesday. That'll be a moving eve, because we're going to be making our big move back up into Springfield. Got to see Renee Frizzell today. Great realtor. So if you're looking to buy or sell, Renee Frizzell with Home Sweet Home and Finkbeiner Transfer and Storage doing our move. Love our sponsors. And hey, anytime if you start to use one of those that you've heard about from here, if you do us a big solid favor, tell them you heard about them from us, and it really makes Old Stag look good for once. Thank you so much for all of you being here. We look forward to seeing you back here. Won't be live Sunday, but we will be here 6 o'clock, and then we'll be live next Wednesday. 2 shows left in this studio. Until then, we'll see you. For ORP TV, I'm Stag.